Hello everyone and welcome to part 111. Just checking the inventory is empty. That's a sign that I'm probably heading off to Mount Infinity to get myself defeated. The most recent part 110, was only recorded a few hours before this one, but my memory is so feeble I have to just check because I can't even remember what happened a few hours ago, it seems. I believe I still have all 3 lives, so I will have to be making 3 visits, but that's no problem. Now, Monzaemon only has 100 MP, and I believe his starting technique is Winter Blast, which I believe costs more than 100 MP. Point being, I don't think Monzaemon is able to attack, which is good because it means we're probably going to get, well, it means we should get defeated as soon as possible, because if we were to attack, it might stop them from attacking, it might interrupt them, or we could inflict status damage, which might slow them down a bit. The difference in timing is probably a matter of seconds, no matter what happens. Monzaemon, I think, is a friend of Frigimon's, or at least he can be associated with him, because Monzaemon and Frigimon were in the same episode in the first season of Digimon. Same episode, same place. Though I get the impression Monzaemon is generally considered to be less likeable, or at least that's how I feel. Because Frigimon I like, Monzaemon I kind of found annoying. In this game, he kind of comes across as being a bit of a hobo because, well, I mean, he's in Friesland and basically he's trying to do trades with you, presumably, and it's presumably what he makes a living from. So if that's the case, then it's fair to say the game is a bit unfair on him. Of course, the reason why I don't like Monzaemon as much could simply be because in the episode that he features, Frigimon became a good guy first, or rather his black gear was removed first, because both of them are originally good guys, and then it was Frigimon against Monzaemon, and obviously Frigimon was trying to help the Digidestins, trying to fight for them, and it could just be that that kind of made Monzaemon come across as a villain and made him harder to like. But he's dead now. And it's the yellow egg again. Well, there's only 4 potential eggs, so I guess it's no surprise that I get a bit sick of seeing the same eggs pop up. So, yeah. Day 30 was when the treasure hunt was, I believe, so day 30, day 1, day 2, day 3, I've just missed the item bank, I think best be going back. Yeah, I think, so day 3 I think is when the next treasure hunt is. Well, I don't know if my luck from other games will pass on to me, and if I'm going to get lucky in this game and get Ninjamon's item, or at least get Ninjamon through Frigimon, because I was playing Tomb Raider 3 and had some, what you could call exceptional luck, or if not that, then I just did very well at something. I hope you don't mind me talking about Tomb Raider during this Digimon playthrough. I mean, on countless occasions I've spoke about different games during playthroughs. Basically, when doing videos of certain video games, on countless occasions I've spoke about other video games, but today I uploaded part 27 of this challenge, and I then uploaded a Tomb Raider video, and then tomorrow I'll go back to the Digimon and upload part 28. But basically, with Tomb Raider, I'm most known for doing pacifist runs for the games. I did one of the games that I've done. Well, I mean, I've done a pacifist run for. I've done at least one pacifist run for the first 6 Tomb Raider games, so every core Tomb Raider game. And when I did I did 2 pacifist runs for Tomb Raider 3, and when doing it at the time, the lowest number of kills possible was 9, and that's what I did it with. As things stand, every pacifist run that I've done for a Tomb Raider game, I did what was the lowest number of kills, or at least at the time. And the lowest number of kills for Tomb Raider 3 at the time was 9, and I mentioned in one of the levels, High Security Compound, there used to be 1 mandatory kill, and a newly discovered technique resulted in you being able to bypass that kill, meaning that in that level, you can do it with 0 kills, bringing the total down to 8. And the final level, Meteorite Cavern, PC players were able to do that level with 0 kills. Because out of the 9 kills that I did, 3 of them were from that level, and that was the lowest at the time, but then newly discovered techniques meant that PC players were able to complete the level with 0 kills, bringing the lowest possible kills down to 5. And although with PS players, PlayStation players, the lowest number of kills possible was still 3 for that level, which meant the lowest number for the whole game was 8. However, from playing around, I actually managed to find a way to do the level on the PlayStation version with 0 kills, bringing the total on the PlayStation version down to 5. I don't want to, but seeing as this is a different playthrough, I don't want to go into graphic details, but it's on my channel, and obviously those that are interested will be able to see it. And so basically I managed to do the level with 0 kills on the PlayStation version, so a discovery made by me, and it feels absolutely fantastic. The discovery side of things, it just feels absolutely fantastic, and will really inspire me to redo the pacifist run on the PlayStation version and attempt to do it with 5 kills which is now the current lowest. The only problem is the only problem is high security compound, because I've not actually done that with 0 kills, and the necessary techniques do look quite tricky. But it's just fantastic that it's now possible to do meteorite carbon with 0 kills. And I was saying, because obviously I hope that if it was a matter of luck, then I hope the luck passes on to me in this game today, and maybe I can get a route to Ninjamon. Because the Tomb Raider video that I did was only well, I've literally just uploaded it, because I recorded part 110, then came off it for a while, then gave Tomb Raider 3 a try, and it looks like I've missed Togemon Sleep, but I gave Tomb Raider 3 a try, managed to make the discovery, then recorded it, did all the necessary saves and edits, then uploaded it, and here I am now, returning to this. And so it was only literally just now that I uploaded it, and it'd be great if the video game gods could smile down on me once again and assist me in getting Ninjamon's item, because getting hold of his item and doing things that way would certainly be easier than getting him through Vegemon, although doing it through Vegemon is a possibility. Because, well, I mean, obviously I've got Nanimon's sunglasses, so obviously when Togemon digivolves to a rookie, I will then digivolve to Nanimon and then get defeated, and then it'll be the next egg, next baby, it training, rookie, and then I'll be feeding the rookie the fertilizer, making it digivolve to Vegemon. And then the only other champion remaining will be Ninjamon. Oops. And if I can get Digitamamon to show and give me a reasonable stat boost, just to the extent where I can win the necessary number of battles, I think it's 50 plus, I can win the necessary number of basic battles, aka the Betamons that loiter in the native forest, very, very easy targets, and also maximise my discipline, and then wait for Vegemon to need to sleep. I apparently will have a 30% chance of digivolving from Vegemon to Ninjamon. But obviously, the easiest way is via Digivolution items, because all I have to do is go into the inventory, select the item, and feed it to the Digimon that I have, provided the Digimon that I have is one rank lower than the Digimon it will digivolve to, aka rookie to champion, champion to ultimate. But obviously in the case of Ninjamon, I would need a rookie Digimon. Do we need to sleep? To Nanimon. So yeah, there's 3 filth Digimon in this game, Numemon, Sukamon and Nanimon. None of them are particularly useful, but I suppose Nanimon is the least useless, because I think he also has Battle as a nature. So he can do a bit more than just use the filth techniques. He has other techniques which are better. So he is a slightly better filth type and that's probably why you have a Digivolution item for him, because he's a bit better, a bit less useless. But there's every filth technique apart from one, and then there's obviously some battle techniques as well. Although I can't see what can be learnt because obviously the blue bar's in the way. That's probably why there's a Digivolution item for him, because it would be stupid to have an item for a Digimon who's entirely useless, aka Numemon or Sucremon, but then a Digimon who's not quite useless. Well, it'd be pointless to have a Digivolution item for a Digimon who's easy to get hold of and useless, aka Numemon or Sucremon, but then I guess it's somewhat smart to have an item for a Digimon who's not entirely useless and hard to get, aka Nanimon. Because Nanimon, I think, is one of the harder Digimon to get. He is still useless, but you need him in order to get. You have to digivolve to every Digimon to get a medal, so you do need him. And he is one of the harder ones to get, I think, because I have a feeling I've only naturally digivolved to him twice in my history of playing this game. And that's about 13 years. Although, with all due respect, I've never really aimed for him. Although, very often though, when trying to fill a Digivolution chart, he'll be one of the missing ones, and I think I will get him via the sunglasses most times. Which would mean doing the Filth tournament, which you unfortunately would have to do via Numemon or Sucremon. Yeah, I think Nanimon is generally seen to be like the king of filth. He's like the best of the filth Digimon. He's like the best of the absolute worst, if that makes sense. Because I know in the first season, I think it was during the Monzaemon era, I think he was there and he had the job of training the useless Digimon, the Numemons, the Sucremons. I think Vegemon may have been there as well. And he was like big and scary in their eyes. But he was still prey though, you know. He's still the sort of Digimon that would wait to be picked off. So one more and that's the end of Nanimon. It's day 2, so by the time I digivolve to a rookie, it will be at least day 3. So I will get one more pop at the treasure hunt before digivolving to Vegemon, and so I've kind of got one more chance to get Ninjamon this way. If no joy, then I would have to. Well, I would have to choose between. Well, I mean, obviously, the only other item I've got is Vegemon, so I'd have to choose between digivolving to Vegemon and trying to get Ninjamon that way, or just digivolve to Vegemon, not trying, and then just keep trying the treasure hunt for Ninjamon's item to show. Well, there goes Nanimon. And unlike the other Filth Digimon, he doesn't eat shit that's been laid on the floor, or at least I don't remember him doing it. But I guess it's kind of understandable because he is a bit different to the other Filth Digimon. Right, so there's 2 spaces left in the Digivolution chart, I believe. Digimon, who I have access to, Ninjamon, who I do not. And it's the pink egg. And that does not tempt me to Digivolve to Palmon and attempt to get Ninjamon that way because, well, I tried that and didn't even see it out. So, portable potties and the fertilizer. All that's left is the dangerous sirloin, which I seem to take as a souvenir, key flute, chain melon, which I still have, sirloins, beets, autopilots, and the random nonsense that Drimogemon has given me. Nice. Yeah, Vegemon, I think, is one of the Digimon that are looked down upon. I don't think Vegemon is considered to be much good. I think he's considered to be like a filthy, smelly, annoying Digimon. Like, the same sort of level as the Filth Digimon, or at the very most, like 1 or 2 steps up from them. Shame, 'cause I used to like Vegemon when playing this game. So I'm waiting for Euromon to need to sleep, and then I'll use that as my opportunity to save, and then that will be the end of this part. So thank you everyone for watching, and hope you